Hey Exiles! Today we're breaking down the Tactician Ascendancy in Path of Exile 2, a class that looks like a minion general, but actually isn't. If you're planning to play a summoner, this one might bait you hard. So let's break it all down. One of the first things that catches your eye is Supporting Fire, an early passive that summons an auto-attacking projectile skeleton above you. Sounds cool, right? And it only costs 2 points to get. But here's the issue. While it looks exciting, this skill isn't actually very strong on its own. It scales off your strength and dexterity, not off minion damage directly. And its effectiveness is limited without heavy investment. Now you might think, well, I'll just scale it like a regular minion with a scepter and minion auras. But here's the problem. To scale typical minions effectively, you want a scepter with plus gem levels and spirit the new mana-like resource. But the Tactician has a powerful keystone that buffs allies based on your weapon stats, and that only works with weapons like bows or crossbows. So, if you go for Supporting Fire as your main damage dealer, you can't use the weapon-based buffs effectively. And if you go for weapon-based support, you're not scaling your minions properly. It's a mutual exclusivity problem. You can't have both. The more you study the passive tree and dev interviews, the more it becomes clear. Tactician is not a minion ascendancy. It's a support-oriented, aura-focused, party-friendly archetype with some solid solo potential, but not through minion builds. Let's look at what it does offer. Banners and auras cost 50% less spirit if they're static, reserved. Presence radius increases to buff allies further. Strong synergy with totems, which cast skills when you attack. Interesting tools for crowd control and defense, like pseudo-freeze. Enemies can't act. All of this points toward one archetype. Tactician. It's a beautiful loop. You attack, your totems attack, they pin, you survive longer and deal more. This setup is flexible, defensive, and synergizes with high-action gameplay. Let's summarize why the Tactician isn't made for minions. The minion gem they offer is auto-attacking only and scales awkwardly. You can't use a scepter for plus minion gem levels without losing key weapon-based support nodes. You lose access to spirit scaling, which limits minion quantity. Static auras and banners don't really help minions much unless in a party. You can brute force a minion build with gear and tricks, but it's extremely inefficient. That flashy skeleton is a trap for summoner players. So, should you play a Tactician? Yes. If you want a solo hybrid playstyle, focusing on totems, crowd control, and scaling through strength dexterity. Yes. If you plan to play in a party and support allies with strong buffs and banners. No. If you're looking to build a traditional minion army or zoo-style summoner. Tactician is not a summoner, but a battlefield commander, leading with banners, disrupting enemies, and enabling your allies and totems to do the real damage. Thanks for watching, Exiles. If this breakdown helped you understand the Tactician better, hit that like button and consider subscribing for more. Path of Exile 2 Insights. I've got more content coming on other ascendancies, including minion-focused builds that do work, so stay tuned. Got questions or want to theory craft together? Join our Discord. We've got an active community ready to help. Until next time, stay safe and good luck in Rayclast.